First, can we discuss when you're coming off a ball screen and you have a shooter in the corner and your man diving? Can you talk about what you're reading on the defense as a point guard?
Yeah, well, I think the first thing you got to read is what kind of ball screen defense it is, whether it's a hard hedge or a zone hedge or it's a trap or a switch. And then after you diagnose what that is, then you kind of get to your reads. Obviously, when they're hedging, you always want to look at the pocket pass for the roll, okay? And primarily, as a ball handler, if I'm coming off, I have to be aggressive. And we got a guy like Reggie Oliver coming off. He is usually looking to score and is aggressive. So you want to look to turn that corner. And then if they hedge out too far and stop you, you got the pocket pass. And then sometimes they'll kind of zone hedge or flat hedge, and that takes away turning the corner sometimes, as well as the roll. But when the help from the corner comes, that's when the back, is what we call it, the guy in the corner, he lifts up and he's a lot of times open for a throwback. So those are kind of the three different reads you got. Taking on the ball screen as the guard, the pocket pass or the roller, and then the back.
I asked this because Reggie got in a little bit of foul trouble in the first half, and he turned the offense over to Jordan Robinson for most of it, and he seemed, I guess, just to do all three of those things. Mm-hmm. Can you talk about his performance, a double-double with assists and rebounds?
Yeah, I think Jordan does a really, really good job of being patient. He isn't the most athletic guy, although he is a good athlete, and he uses his size. Jordan's about 6'3", has good strength, so he plays kind of like a Mark Jackson style of point guard where he uses angles, his body, to create the angles that he needs to get on the floor. So coming off those ball screens, he's reading a lot more than he is attacking. And some guys attack and then read secondary, and that's not always correct, but sometimes it works out. I think Jordan is always initially trying to read what's the right read rather than attack initially.
All right, and now on the other end of it, you talk about Malik Toppin and then Ferlandis on the weak side, not directly involved in the action, but sealing their man off. Mm-hmm. That way when the first action comes available, that quick little, either a high-low or an angle pass comes.
Yeah, well, when teams guard ball screens, and like most or a lot of teams do, that guy ducking in on the weak side, you put his man in a tough position because he's usually the helper on the roll. And it's hard to guard two guys at once. So it's hard to help off on the roll and then also take away the duck in. And usually you put them in a position where they have to choose. And that's when, if you make the right read, either the roll is open or the duck in is open. Tonight for us, the duck in was open a lot, and we tried to go to it a lot.
All right, and then defensively, what you did, holding them 35% from the field. Mm-hmm. Can you just go over, especially when you're playing two bigs, and how helpful that is?
Yeah, well, we went a lot of zone tonight, and we have great size in our zone when we have Penny and Toppin in the floor together. Both 6'9", both extremely, extremely long kids with 7-foot-plus wingspans. So they cover so much space, and they look so much bigger than what the zone really is because of their length. I thought that was really effective tonight. And then what made our zone even better was we rebounded out of it tonight. Nacho Rodriguez was phenomenal on the glass. Phenomenal. Really, really good.
All right, Coach. Well, congrats on the win, and thanks.
Thank you.